Uppy, uppy, uppy. It's one funny morning. I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning. This is the dumbest show in the whole world.
From Monday
to Friday.
Sometimes on Saturdays.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
It's such a small town. So if you're walking, people just be like, "Do you want to ride?" It's like they don't need Uber. They just have.
What?
They just pull over. They give you a honk, and they're like, "We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever."
That's called
our small
murder
town.
in New Jersey.
What's outside your Puerto Rican?
That's Stella! Yeah!
Am I going or no?
I'm already recording,
Okay.
so. Hey, why don't you say, welcome to One Funny Morning with Dina Blizzard, and I'll send it in.
Welcome to One Funny Morning with Dina Blizzard. If I had to guess, it's probably 65 degrees in this water.
Woo! Oh my gosh! I'm sorry if that was too loud.
All right, they're adorable. It says Denise and somebody. I can't tell who it is, but it's hilarious. And daughter, maybe? I loved it. I love that she sang the backup track. Please do that. Please make videos and sing your own background track. Don't make it good, though, or it would be like picked up by Facebook. You got to make it real bad. I believe in you. I could kill this if I were sending a video in. Horrible singing, nailed it. Good morning. How many people are saying hello from Nashville? Not me. Still in the kitchen. No, that looks like so much fun. Sitting on the beach. Not a care in the world. Love it. Lero, good morning. Barb, good morning. We are watching from our Uber. Oh, I thought you said from our Uber steak. I was like, you can Uber steak now? But you meant from our Uber with steak, Jim, Mary, her husband, the whole thing. Got it. I understand now. So good morning, everybody. It's Thursday, but it's really our Friday. This is the last day we're here in the studio. Kitchen. When is your Nashville trip? Tomorrow, Bridget. And we like to send an advance team, and that advance team are the drunk members of our community, led by Tanya and Shakendra. And they like to just arrive approximately 48 hours before every trip, just scoping out. None of the places will be hitting all the honky tonks that no one should go to, so that by the time we arrive, the team that's running it, not packed, no, Roseanne. But there's a pile in my room of dirty clothes that need to be pushed through. That's where I am. I resemble that remark. The advanced team is there. Now listen, the advanced team is a hodgepodge group. They were not chosen. They just know. If you were called by, I guess, the Lord to be a part of the advanced team, you would know. You wouldn't wait for a call from me because I won't make that call. That comes from the Lord. And they heard the call. And they were all like, we are heading to Nashville 48 hours early. It's what the Lord wants. And then we go, okay. So that's what's happening. Time for drinking of the dogs. Let's everybody take a drink. I mixed it up. It looks like dirty lemonade, but it's lemonade with a little bit of iced tea. I didn't want anybody to be like, Dina, where were you last night? The call comes from Jesus. And drinking of the dogs is over. So yes, it is. There's a lot of things. I don't know how they leave so early. It's kind of lemonade. It's a new jar. It's from Finance Michelle. I don't know if you can read it. It says, "Thank you for the collab, Finance Michelle." Just so fun. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a chosen one. You're welcome. It's a Long Island iced tea. Melissa, Melissa, you weren't supposed to tell nobody. It does look like a Long Island iced tea. Mm-hmm. Mm. So nice to watch in your time, the closer than mine. You're probably right. Mm-hmm. The advanced team is already trying to set up expectations for this group. Well, I can't wait to hear what they say. Yesterday, Missy and I did a day of writing, which I should translate. Missy and I did a day where we went to a local bookstore and we read to each other excerpts from things that we've written. So Missy's writing her book. I'm writing mine. Hotel is great. I heard. I can't wait. And so we go and we read each other excerpts from our books. And then we write, and then we read again, and then we cry in public. Just two maybe slightly drunk ladies in a bookstore crying. And just, I'm gonna read it to you. Okay. I'm like, this is so beautiful. I'm like, this should never be published. And then there's the dirty parts. And those should definitely never be published. Who loved Anne Garvin yesterday? Loved her. I love when we get people on this show and within, I don't know, 7 seconds, she said something dirty. And I was like, did Anne Garvin just say what I think she just said? Because she's totally in our group now. Like, we should have a sign. Do you guys remember there was that cartoon? They were tigers. Nope. Penguins. Nope. Lions. It was in the sky. It wasn't Batman. Thundercats. Thundercats. We need something like that, like a light that would just shine right here when we have felt a calling. You ordered her book? Good. Because I bet it's hilarious. Yeah, she fit right in. I'm telling you. I thought she was going to get us kicked off for a minute. Oh, she was trying. And that's why we like her. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because they always responded to the call. Mm-hmm. It was lovely. She was so lovely. And I just loved the collective that she has of all of these other female writers, all who are super supportive of each other. You could see it, like even at Irma. Is producer Michelle getting here today? I think I just saw her on the Uber line. Yep, that's her. Is she walking funny? She's wearing green. Look, I told you her walk. That is the one thing. I'm going to teach everybody how to walk like Michelle. It's going to be hard on a scooter, but Anne Marie, it's in the shoulders. If you could do that, and you keep your hips real tight, and you do but you have to have coffee in your hand, and hot glasses on, and just look completely apathetic, and then do this. But there's not a lot of it's mostly in the shoulders. I wish I could show you all on two legs. Michelle's walk, not only is it impressive, but you know how they say women on the runway? Like, you could be a runway model. Sasha, yes. But if you didn't have a signature walk, remember when they used to talk about that? Remember when supermodels, like everybody knew all the supermodels? It was the thing. And they're all still beautiful. But they all had signature walk. Michelle has a signature walk. And I love to make fun of it. She has a video of me doing her walk while we were in Vegas. Did you notice the walk? You gotta tell her. You should go up to her and be like, do you want me to get your bags for you? You know, she doesn't. My walk is a strucky. Did you say struggle? Because you put a K in it. I was like, what's a strucky? Is that German? Do you walk German? I was just telling everybody about us reading our reading our stuff here and just crying at a bookstore. Brooke had a party this weekend, I told you, and she had like it was like a lemonade / iced tea mix. And so I put a little bit of that in there. I don't know if that was a good idea, but I did it. Yeah. No, it was funny. And then Missy kept making fun of my, I don't know. Is that the first? No, this is the second time. So the last time I saw Missy was like the day after I broke my leg. So that's the last time she saw me. I did not have a scooter then. And then she saw me yesterday. Now, it's hot as anything. And I'm trying to not use my nice clothes because I want them for the trip. So I just put on that green dress yesterday. It was entirely too short. Pretty sure everybody just saw. And thank goodness I put on like black shorts underneath it, or a lot of people were going to see some stuff. But I didn't care. Whatever. I'm on a scooter. But Missy saw me scooting around. She's like, I don't know if it's the scooter, your baby doll dress, big thing on your foot, but you look like a 5-year-old. You look like every kid in a ShopRite parking lot that's always wanted to just ride the cart. That's what you look like right now. And so that's what I did. Yeah. But we had a good time yesterday. Just crying in a bookstore. It's supposed to be in the upper 90s and humidity. It was ridiculous. I think she was jealous. I think she wanted me to break her foot. My cat just brought me a dead bird at 5:45. Good morning, y'all. Oh, great day. You know, it was so funny. Did you guys ever see the video? There are some videos that are just classic social media videos. There is a video of a man and a cat locked in a room. Stay with me. The cat is just hanging on for dear life to the door, but it's a glass door, so you can see the cat. Ow! Right? There's a man trying to catch SWAT at a mouse, tiny little mouse, and the man is going crazy, hitting it, trying to scoop it up. The whole thing. The cat is like, "Get me out of here!" And it was like when you lie on your resume. It was just like, cat, you don't know. You're not doing the cat stuff you're supposed to do. No, everybody's like, are you going to wear a cowboy boot? I'm like, I got one boot. Where am I going to buy one boot? I'm not doing it. I don't think it's a good. Here's the thing. When you only have one leg, you can't like wear fancy shoes either. Like it's the one thing holding me up. And I don't wear cowboy boots often. I don't want to be like, you have one chance to make. I don't want to be an Eminem song. You got one chance. Doesn't end well. Okay. And I got one chance to make it through without breaking my other leg. I have 6 days left. Yeah. So I'm just probably sporting a sneaker, maybe a sandal, but it's a whole thing. Oh, the little boy sitting on the toys. I didn't poop. I peed. That kid is hilarious. Yeah. So, no, there are some videos. I can just watch them over and over. Over and over. Birdie Bird, you ready? Did you know we had sent an advance team to Nashville?
Oh, yeah. And
No, it's Shakendra, Tanya, and everybody that drinks too much. Okay. So the advance team is there. I don't know that they're going to have like advance information. They might have scoped out like the local jails or brothels, but like not like. Don't they make orthopedic cowboy boot? I'm sure they do. Now, Brooke and I will both be wearing the same dress on different days in different sizes. And don't bring it up. Found it on the Amazon. Love it. And then Brooke loved it. She's like, I'm going to wear it Friday. I said, girl, you don't wear it Friday? I'm wearing Friday. She's like, I guess I'll wear it Saturday. I said, that's fine, but everybody will know I wore it first.
No.
Ah! Huh? Did you say you look better?
No. No.
We'll do a side by side. Who wore it better? Let's do who wore it better at 20. Who wore it better at 51?
That's true. When
Gosh,
50,
we're
I'm not
31
gonna
years
look
apart.
I'm not going to look 51.
I don't think I was ready for that.
I feel like I'm going to look 80 when I'm 50.
I'm just gonna celebrate the fact that we're in the same dress and we're only one size apart.
That's true.
In 30 years, you'll be one size bigger than you are now.
All right.
That's good, right?
No, you're good. Like, the fact that you could fit in all my stuff is crazy.
I don't know that you had to say it was crazy.
No, not crazy. No, just because, like, Mom, you know how pretty you are. Don't even. You already know you're pretty.
What is your headset? I am Kitty Radcliffe.
Oh, it's ice cream for
No one is really clear on CB names. It's going to be mayhem. I don't know that the CBs will be helpful at all. Jacqueline has decided her CB name is Dean. Dean has decided his CB name is Jacqueline. I find big problems. The only one we're going to know is Shorty, which is Joey Joe.
Oh, no.
And Dancing Queen, which I think is Chris. Forget who Wendy is. Yeah.
Also, I hope that no one knows how to use these walkie.
Oh, Beth, that's exciting. It was Michelle. I just met her and her husband at the hotel. Oh. Did you say I recognized your walk? If you see Michelle, please say. Michelle Mooney's there. I said, please say. I noticed your walk. So you must be sexy producer Michelle. Please. Do you have green on? Like that. Oh, I gotta get my green shirt out. When can I wear it? My daughter just mentioned she's gonna be 43 this month. What? My CB name is Earth Angel. All right, if everybody had a CB name, what would your CB name be? What's your CB name?
Glizzy.
Glizzy?
People call me Bork Glizzy.
Bork Blizzy?
Or Glizzy.
Glizzy. Your name is Glizzy. I'm probably just gonna call you Brooke. What is CB name? CB. Breaker 19. That CB. We're gonna have CBs on so we can talk to each other.
That means
I'm gonna practice a sexy walk to impress Jeremy. You should. Midnight snack. Hey, midnight snack. Badly chip. What?
It means garbage.
What means garbage?
CB.
No, it doesn't. Sassy Sister, Dockside D, Island Girl, a CB. You know when they have security and they're like, we're gonna be moving. We're gonna be moving. My girlfriend, we used to tell her CB name would be what was it? Goldilocks. She got real blonde hair. But she was real angry. No, Stacey. She was real angry. It would be like, Goldilocks is on the move. Goldilocks is attacking people. It was so funny. Walkie-talkies. Same thing. Monkey business. I like it.
So what does CD stand for?
Citizen Band Radio. Thank you, Lee. That's why we keep you here, Lee.
Garbage is close.
What?
Garbage is close.
I don't know what you're saying. What word are you saying? Garbage? What does that mean?
Yeah.
No.
Did I tell you how I started doing this thing, the thing that you do to Jacqueline and everyone else, where you pretend that, like, to know random facts that aren't true?
Oh, you started lying.
Mm-hmm.
You know that thing you do to Jacqueline where you pretend to know random facts? Fine. Yes, I do love it. Tell me.
My one friend,
no one can hear you. Can you open your mouth more?
My one friend, we were looking at the sky and I was like, that right there is the shaft.
The shaft.
The shaft.
In the sky.
Yeah. And she was like, the shaft? I was like, like the Big Bang Theory, like, it went through the shaft. And she was like, that doesn't sound right. I was like all the particles, like, the negative and positive one through the shaft, and that created the universe. And so now she believes that the shaft created the universe.
You know, at some point you have to tell people you're lying.
I don't think I told her.
You probably, I mean, it's fun not to tell some people. Missy tries to walk sexy to the Jurassic Park theme song and expects me to get excited. Okay. I don't even know what that means. What? Okay. So there's been a moment, Jeremy, at your house with Missy where, I don't know, maybe you're watching a sexy movie or something. She starts feeling a little amorous, and then she says, "Excuse me, I'll be right back." And then she goes up the steps, comes down in a dinosaur outfit. But you hear the Jurassic Park theme song start upstairs, and you're like, "Oh, here we go. This again." And then after a few moments, the lights dim, the music gets louder. She comes down dressed like a dinosaur. I just wonder what she's wearing. And then at the bottom of the steps, she hears it. Boom. That's my cue. And then she saunters. I'm just trying to paint a picture. I'm just trying to really break down what you just said. Because, oh, she'll tell you all about it. What are you talking about? I have visions of her walking with short arms like the dinosaur. No, normal clothing. She finds the song erotic. Again, let's unpack this. Missy goes to the movie one night. She's at the movies, and she was like, "Let's just have a good time. Let's go watch Jurassic Park." And then at some point, while people are being killed, because they turn the electric off on the fence and the kids are there. I know the whole movie. That's an amazing scene. And those kids are about to die. Panic. And Missy's like, "Ooh," her pants are getting tighter. She's like, wait a minute. I'm going to put this in my repertoire, because I believe if she's got Jurassic Park on a loop, there's got to be other movies. What other movies, just for fun, what other movies do you think we should add to the Missy Hall erotic playlist? Just some random songs that are not erotic that perhaps we could just give tips to Missy for. Let's see. What would I like to add to the list? Dum, 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 da, dum, dum, dum. I would love to see that. Actually, the next time we have a writing day, I will. Psycho, obviously. Indiana Jones. Jaws. Whenever Missy walks in my house, the Titanic theme, my heart will go on. And she would have to have a costume change for each song. The Imperial March, thank you. Also, I'd like to add in the "Oh-wee-oh" from The Wizard of Oz. And I would like to be in the march. I would like to join her. Tanya, you're going to be the lion. You're in that number. That's a group number. Ghostbusters. Wouldn't be surprised to see her topless dancing to Jaws while making baby shark hand gestures. Baby shark, do 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 do. Just saying. Come and knock on our door. Now, just for fun, what song do we think that Jeremy sexy dances to? Missy, is there a song? The Halloween theme song. Beetlejuice. Oh my gosh. This is, please, everybody, please, tonight, when you get into bed with your lover, I want you, the Lollipop Guild. We represent the Lollipop Guild. Okay, listen. If everybody could do a Michelle Mooney sighting, if you guys could all just annoy the crap out, but please just keep going up to her and be like, "Can I see the walk?" Just all the time. It'd just be great. She has no idea I'm saying it. Makes it even better. Jeremy's like, that's gonna hurt what you just said. And here's the funny thing: the two of them are probably sitting 4 feet from each other. That's what's hilarious right now. He's in this room. She's on the couch in the living room. They're approximately 4 to 6 feet away from each other, and they're doing this right now, cracking each other up from different rooms, just typing away. Woody Woodpecker. But here's what I need you all to do. I need you all to tell me, and do this tonight, because let's pretend it's Friday. It's basically Friday. Tonight when you go to bed to see your lover, turn the lights out, put on, I feel like you should put on the Imperial March. That would be my go-to. And just do a sexy walk into your room. Do not explain it. Just Puff the Magic Dragon also on the table. Just play a theme song to something ridiculous. Lights are out. Maybe light a candle. Put on something not really that sexy, but you're going to work it. Please tell me what song you would sexy dance to. Mission Impossible. Tonight, just do it. And then let me know what happens. Because Gilligan's Island, just play it. Just play it. And then just come in on the professor and all the rest. Remember when Marianne didn't get her name in it? I said skibbity riz at something yesterday. My kids cracked up. It made no sense, which is apparently the point. They were so proud of me. Stop saying love her. And it's I'm a little too hot. We Will Rock You by Queen. That would be so hard to do. Yeah, you can't laugh, Faith. You have to be committed, like full commitment to being sexy, but to a really awkward song. And extra points if it's Jurassic Park. My new hip won't let me dance yet. Even better. Melissa? Everyone's Alexa's going to be so confused. Oh, I know, Marianne. That's a good one. What if I just do a sultry sing the Mary Mac hand song thing and slowly do the movements? Even better. This land is your land. Perfect. The Big Mac song. Perfect. It's a hard knock life. No one ever picked these songs to sexy dance to, which is why they're amazing. Yeah. Erlinda, you should do it tonight. Erlinda, do this. Take a video of you guys in the street singing some theme song and sexy dancing, and I will play it. For sure. You could do it, Brenda. You would be laughing so hard, but you'd have to try and record it. Record it. Cats in the cradle. Do Cats in the Cradle. And then when you do that part, my boy was just like me, and you're crying, but you're still sexy. My boy was just like me. Why you take your top off? You're just like, this does not go together. Oh, gosh. This little light of mine. Perfect. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Oh, that's so funny. You guys. You know what I love? When we all get together and decide to do something to our husbands, lovers, partners. Not tell them. And then bring those stories back to the group. Because why not? Yeah, is Herman there? I have not heard anything about Herman. Belinda knows. Rachel, solid choice. Mm-hmm. So funny. So funny. Remember when everybody was asking their husbands about their crawl spaces? So good. So good. There's something wrong with us. We all know that. Anyway, so we'll see what's in that Mason jar. Jamar, it's usually lemonade and water, but I have a lot of kidney stones, Jamar, so I have to drink like 7 of these a day. It's real stupid. But today I decided that my daughter had this like iced tea lemonade mix. So I put it in there with some water, and then I realized it just looked like dirty water. Jamar, this is not who we are normally, but it is who we are today. And I might just try to balance it out with some vodka, depending on how the day goes and if I hear the Jurassic Park theme. So, It is an Arnold Palmer, except without the fun stuff. So there's that. So we are, we got a lot of exciting things. Yes, you'll need a mailman for this, Tracy. I'm sure that he would love it. Yeah. It looks like apple pie moonshine. Okay. Hey, did you know? So on this trip, everybody got the opportunity to pick a bar. You're like, what does that mean, Dina? Saturday afternoon, we have some time, and there's one group is going to what's called the Milkshake Bar, which is this amazing ice cream place in Nashville. And I would love to go to this, but I chose the other bar. The other bar is a vodka bar. But look at this. Oh, so the people that go are going to get one of these amazing milkshakes or whatever they would like. But they'll get the little jar. Look at it. Look at it. I don't know what that is. But it looks amazing. And another group will be coming with me to go to a distillery, and I think we're doing bourbon tastings, but they have like bourbon tasting, they have moonshine, all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Oh, Jamar, that's so nice. Jamar said, you're the reason I get everything on my class supply list. I've been a fan ever since that video. Oh, what do you teach, Jamar? What grade? That's awesome. I love it. Yeah. It looks like a great place. Got to run to physical therapy. Well, don't run, but okay. You know what? Dance in. Missy, put on Jurassic Park and dance into physical therapy. I'll bet they'll remember you. I teach 4th grade math. Oh my God. And you're on break now, right? I'm glad you could be here. 4th grade math, that's rough. What's 4th grade math? What do you do in 4th grade? Division. I remember 3rd grade, we were doing like all our multiplication tables, all of that. I'm taking baby Herman dancing tonight. Fractions. My daughter graduated pre-K and turned 5 on Tuesday. These mom feels are so hard. Oh, Victoria. I'm in Guadalajara, Mexico, taking a tequila tour. Ooh, watch out. There's some girls in Nashville that'll be like, Jamar, let us know where we should meet you, because our tour doesn't really start until tomorrow. We could just swing down. Watch out. Watch out where you tell these people you are, Jamar. They will find you. They will go to Guadalajara. Jamar. Anybody seen Jamar? Anybody playing Jurassic Park theme? That's us. That's our guy. They'll find you. Yeah. Watch out. Don't tell these girls where you're located. They will come to you. Yep. We leave super early tomorrow. So we'll have feet on the ground. We can all dance together. Jamar, don't say it. You ask it for trouble. It's so funny. They will find you. They found Michelle Mooney. She wasn't even looking for them. But you will be spotted. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of us on very early planes tomorrow. By the time tomorrow night comes, we're going to be like so out of it. Oh, good time, Andrea, packed and ready. Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Anyway, so I am bringing a dress that feels like too much. It's the dress. Do you guys remember the dress I got in the Amalfi Coast when I was on my trip with the girls from my 50th when we went on our trip? And I got it in Italy, and I've never worn it anywhere. And I was like, I'm gonna wear it. It's Tanya. It's the black with the yellow flowers on it. I'm gonna wear it for when we go to the Opry. There's the one that's full yellow, which is what I wore on one of the trips, but this one's black with yellow flowers. It's real long. I might have to put a ponytail on it and put it on the side. I don't know. It's just I'm going to be complaining about it. Let me say that. So, and I bought Jacqueline a dress. I might have to give her another dress. Hey, does anybody ever look at their children and be like, what are you wearing like that? And they won't let you buy anything. Don't buy me anything. Don't buy it for me. So now I buy it. I pretend that I bought it for me. And then I did with it. Who's this kid?
Blue shirt.
All right. That's so cool. I like it with your little slick back hair. Dean went to the Goodwill. They did a Goodwill run.
I feel like Tony Soprano.
I was going to say, you look straight out of the 1950s with that shirt and your hair slick back.
Grandpa outfit.
You got your pop-up. There's some pop-up vibes.
Yeah.
And do you have your outfits for the trip? We're talking about what everybody's wearing. Do you have something cowboy-like for tomorrow night?
Oh, no.
Dean, we're literally line dancing. Okay, we're in a conversation. Okay.
We're going line dance. That's right.
Right.
Maybe I can be an Italian line dancer.
Do you have cowboy boots?
No.
Okay.
I think I have a cowboy hat. Well, Grandma has a cowboy hat that I used last time. Oh, I wanted to tell a story.
Okay. You want to come sit down?
It's
I have not heard this story, so.
So, I was thinking about the other day, right? Like, about like, being a kid and like having your parents control everything that you watch, right? Right. Like, I remember when I was a little kid, I loved Spider-Man, right? The movie Spider-Man, and the whole beginning of the movie, right? He gets bit by the spider. He finds out he has all these powers. He starts making his suit. But I remember as a kid, I remember this distinctly, that you wouldn't let me watch the fight scenes. Do you remember this?
The fight scenes of what?
For some reason, you would not let me watch the fight scenes.
Fight scenes of what?
Between like the Green Goblin and Spider-Man. And the very first fight scene in the movie is the Green Goblin like beating up Spider-Man. And while that was happening, you would turn it off and you'd be like, you're not allowed to watch this part. Mm-hmm. And so for the longest time, I thought that's how the movie ended. I thought that Spider-Man got bit by a spider, got all these powers, and then the Green Goblin beat him up, and then that was the end of the movie. And I was always like, what a strange ending to a movie, right?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
Mm-mm.
I remember distinctly. And I remember being so upset and going to you, like, why aren't you let me watch those fight scenes? And yeah.
I remember you were probably 10 or 11 when The Walking Dead came out. And you wanted to watch it because you said, all my friends are watching it. And I said, no, you're not watching The Walking Dead. But you were like on the cusp. Like there wasn't curse words and it's just like murders, people eating people. So I said, you can watch it if you cuddle with me the whole time.
No.
And you said, I said, you can watch the whole thing. And you were like, fine. So we would sit on the little couch that we have at the shore and we would cuddle on the couch and we'd start watching. But inevitably, like 15 minutes in, he'd be on the other side of the couch. So I'd pause it. And he'd be like, something wrong with it? I was like, yeah, you're not cuddling with me. It was forced cuddling. It was, yeah. Of course he got upset that I turned it off.
Yeah.
But then he'd cuddle. And then that's when I knew it was the beginning of the end with cuddling.
Were you a helicopter mom?
No.
Yes.
No.
I remember one time I went to school.
Exactly, Tanya.
I remember one time we were on our way to school and it was like kind of cold out. Mom kept telling me to put my coat on. And I was like,
oh, I remember this.
Mom, I was like, I don't need to wear my coat. I was like, I feel fine. Why would I need to wear it? And you were like, put your coat on. Mm-hmm. And I remember you were like,
you tell your story and I'm going to tell mine.
You were like, you're going to wear your coat. And I was like, okay. So she dropped me off at school and I left my coat in the car. I was like, now I don't have to wear my coat, right? So I guess she didn't realize that I left my coat in the car. I leave it in the car, and then I go and I walk into school, and everyone was hanging out in like the schoolyard. Like that's how we always started every morning. Yeah. We were hanging out in the schoolyard, and I felt fine. Again, it wasn't like a cold day. I was like, oh hey, what's going on, guys? Whatever. All of a sudden, I remember I was facing this way, and my friends were all facing this way. And all of a sudden, the fear of God was in all of my friends' faces. Like they looked so scared, and I was like, "What's up, guys?" All of a sudden, I heard, I have your coat. And I was like, what? They turned around and there she was. Put your coat on. And she put me up in my coat.
Okay, let me tell you my side of the story.
Yeah, that was the most embarrassing day of my life.
It's freezing. Everybody has heavy coats on. Big fight on the whole way to school. Big fight. He doesn't want to wear this dumb coat. So the way it was is you would pull up in the street and then the nun would be there, a Sister Ann. No, Sister Patricia was there, opens the door, and then kids just file out. And then they're like, go. They don't want you talking. They're like, drop your kids and go. It was a very efficient system. So she opens the door, and she was like, hey, how you doing, Mrs. Blizzard? The kids are getting out. And I remember they're filing out. And I remember her having like a funny look on her face. No. It was Sister Patricia's face. She was like, just made this face. You know what I'm talking about as a mom? You're like, I noticed the face. I was like, why would she make a face? So I pull away because she's like, gotta go, shut the door. But I remembered the face. I got maybe 7 cars down. I go, why would she look like that, this face? And I turn, and there's Dean Coat, the one I said he had to wear. And he was like, I'm not going to wear that coat. I pulled over. I grabbed the coat. I walked down. And everybody on the playground's in a coat except for which dum-dum. So I go over. And like he said, all the kids are facing me. And they're all like this. And he's like, hey, everybody. And all the kids were like, you're about to get in trouble. And I said, I told you to put this coat on. I took his arm. I said, this goes in here. And I dressed him. This goes in here. I zipped it up. I put the hood up. I grabbed the 2 chains. I was like, tied it tight. I said, now, next time you leave this in the car, I will come out here and dress you again. And that's probably why he's embarrassed.
That's why I'm in therapy.
That's what really happened. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, and that's the thing. Sister Patricia saw me with the coat walking back to the schoolyard. She goes, I was wondering about that. I was like, oh, I got it.
Wasn't even that cold. I remember being like, freezing. What's the big deal?
Everybody had a coat. Everybody.
So that's right.
Mm-hmm.
And now
the battle of the coat is still raging in middle schools everywhere. Mm-hmm.
I'm just happy like you don't show up to my work.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Be like,
are you wearing a coat?
You forgot your coat.
Oh, I will.
Mm-hmm. What's good now is my work has like a security gate. So
is it for moms?
You would never be able to get through. Yeah, it's all the moms. They're like holding back, like The Walking Dead. They're holding back dozens of moms that are all trying to put coats on.
My
their sons.
son went out in the snow barefoot after I told him to put boots on, and then he blamed me for not telling him it was cold. Can't. Husband said kids are too dumb to be cold. I'm certain he was a kid that didn't wear a coat either. Yeah. Dean, are you going to do that to your kids? Dean, let's say that you have some kids in a minivan.
Okay.
And it's cold. And you say, put your coat on. And then you pull away and the nun looks at you funny. And then you go, you see the coat. What are you doing?
I feel like I would let my kid be cold. Listen, if he wants to be cold, let him be cold. What's the big deal?
I can't wait. Everybody remember this day. Remember this day.
I don't understand what the big deal is.
Dean, is it part of it is that it's cold, and part of it is you just trying my patience. You just were digging in. At some point, the kids will just every once in a while they'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna puff up. I'm gonna do something."
Listen, if it was like a big thing before we got out of the car and he didn't listen, right, I would be like upset.
That's what it was. It was a big thing.
But if he was like left his coat and he's like, yeah, I just don't want to wear my coat, I'd be like, oh, okay, cool.
No.
I would be like, are you sure you don't want to wear your coat?
No.
It's kind of cold out. He'd be like, nah, I'm okay. I feel
Wow.
good. You know,
In this scenario, you're just like a cool dude that just happens to be hanging out with some random kids. You're a fun guy. You're gonna be. I can't wait until you're a dad.
Honestly, our conversation could have been, why don't you want to wear your coat? And I'd be like, I'm not cold. And you would have been like, oh, okay, cool.
No, I would have been like,
the
Dean, it's freezing outside. It could have been if it wasn't freezing.
To you, it could have been freezing for you. I the same amount of hair I have now, I had when I was in 3rd grade.
That arm hair isn't, it's not like a coat. I was an
abominable snowman. I could just take it all in.
Yeah, Ann, that was a good video. No, Dean, listen, there are times as a mom that you have to say to yourself, is this a battle or a part of the war? And that day it was part of the war. Listen, there are many battles that I had given up, but I was like, no, this war. I told you straight in the eye. Here's the thing. You don't have to put the coat on, but you have to have the coat.
No, why would I? Okay, that ruins your argument.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
I said, take the coat. If you don't wear it, that's your choice, but you will take the coat.
That ruins your argument.
No, it doesn't.
Because what? Again,
take
if
the coat.
I didn't need it, why? If I told you I didn't need it, and
because
you
might need it later in the day, Dean. Now you want to get into a fist fight with me about what happened in 4th grade? I'll do it with you. Let's dance. But you will have the coat because you still had a lunch break you had to go on, and you probably had a 10 a.m. Let's go running around in the schoolyard that you had to do.
I'm going to put together a list of 100 grievances I had between the ages of
100. I got a lot
for 4th grade, and we'll sit down and we'll battle them all out. That's what we'll do. Because now I can defend myself. When you're in 4th grade, there's no defending yourself.
No.
You're just like, you're so tiny, you're like, whatever's happening in my body, I guess will happen. But now I can defend myself and be like, listen, 4th grade me wasn't cold. What's the big deal?
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see. Tyler's like, I've done this with my mom. Well, yeah. Last night, Brooke was like, I'm not sure that I want to have kids. I like these conversations. All right. I love you. She was like, I don't know if I want to have kids. I said, yeah, well, it's a lot. She goes, it feels like a lot of work. I go, girl. That's all I said. I go, girl. That was my answer. Girl, I'm over here with a broken leg, rolling around on my bed. Nobody helps with the dishes. I'm like, girl, you don't want to say to your kids, don't have kids. They're real annoying. You're not allowed to say that, because we're supposed to perpetuate humanity. The best I could say was, girl, you don't need to tell me. I should yell out, get your gun. So funny. He doesn't even realize he's going to lose again. I know. It's so hilarious when you have the grown-up conversation with you, mom and dad, and getting arguments about your childhood memories. Diana remembers nothing. Nothing. That didn't happen. She won't, like, we at least agree on most of the facts of how that went down. If it was me and Diana, I'd be like, don't you remember you did this? No, that never happened. No, that didn't happen. She'd be like, no playground, no coat, never happened. I don't even know you. Like, she don't even try to engage. My son got married last year. Once kids, and every time he says that, I laugh and laugh and laugh. Raising children is like being pecked to death by a duck. My son in 3rd grade kicked his shoe up on the school roof. He had no shoes at school for most of the day. It took a little while to get there. Yeah, I said, don't have kids. And now I'm stuck with a bird, a gecko, and a tarantula mom. I can't. Never did it. No. Yeah, Trina, you're like, no, we did. The 3 of us are there. We all remember it. She's like, no. That must have been some other lady. Yeah, some other nut job down the street making polenta. Yeah, that was her. Stella said, here from sunny South Africa, I don't argue with my kids. I have given up. Stella, no truer words. I really feel like when it comes to kids and how much you engage it just depends on the day. Do I have my period? Did I eat yet? Am I in a fight with your dad? It could go either. It's like you never know. Is there ever a time where you've been surprised by your lack of freaking out? Like, when you had the energy to freak out about everything, and then you just old, you had a bunch of kids, and you're just like, ugh. And like, whatever. Sure. Go ahead. Go do that. Jacqueline yesterday was like, I don't think I'm going to move home. I go, okay. So I don't think it's a good idea. All right. I thought you were trying to save money, but yeah, sure. Do whatever you want. She goes, you're not going to fight me on it. No, I don't care. You're not my problem. I've graduated you. We're good. I don't care where you go. Did you ever just look at that? We're done here. I don't. Doing that now. Daughter's wedding is this weekend. Oh, Julie. That's going to be exciting. So it's just memory events. Even when my sister agrees, I know. I'm in full-blown panic attack over here with something my teen did. I'm pretty sure this is how I go. Yeah, it'll lighten up, Katie. Don't worry. You'll get so many like bruises. You'll get your feelings hurt. You have low expectations eventually, but yeah, well, whatever. This is not the hill to die on. I know. My 20 has a 3-year-old daughter and a 5-year-old stepdaughter. His wife wants another kid, but he doesn't want another girl. Too much drama, he said. Oof. Yeah. Do you ever see like dads and they have 5 daughters? You're like, oh, that's a, sounds like a you problem. Wait till you have a grandkid. My mom would always say to me, just wait till you're a mother. Well, one day I answered back and I said, I'm not having kids. You make it sound so bad. Her head did like a 360 like The Exorcist and shot me a look. I regretted those words within 1 second. My mom was 43 when she had my younger brother. All I remember is her crying and I couldn't understand why. Wow. I know a family with 8 girls. Outdaughter is a TV show. Wow. My brother-in-law has 6 girls and 3 boys. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's awesome. All right, Bird, how we doing? One of those is for you and one's for Jacqueline. Some lip gloss.
Thank you.
This is so Jacqueline had her lip gloss the other day and she's doing it for graduation and she's digging in this lip gloss. There's nothing in it. It's an empty bottle. It's an empty bottle of lip gloss, but here's Jacqueline and I'm looking at her and I go, do you need more lip gloss? No, I don't. I go, it's air. You're just putting air on your lip. No, it's perfect. See, I don't even need it. She's on this thing where she's like, I don't need to spend any money. I don't need to live in an apartment. I'll just live on the street. Like she just, no matter what I say, it's less money. So now I'm just finding that I'll like buy a lip gloss and then just like stick it in a bag. You can't give it to her. I don't need that. I don't need that. So does anybody else have to do that? On the side, I have to buy a dress. We're all basically the same size. Maybe some badunkadunks are bigger than others, but generally the same size. And I got bought that dress. You're gonna see the dress that Jacqueline has. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful dress. But here's me. I bought that dress. It just didn't look right on me. It looked great. Just didn't. It's just not. I don't think it's for me. I'm gonna send it back unless you want it. I mean, it's probably not even worth sending it back. This is who I am. And when you see her, it's a beautiful dress. She gonna look beautiful. She gonna look beautiful. She gonna look better than me in my dumb dress.
No.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You look good.
Thanks, Brooke Blizzard. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If Jacqueline could start a homeless camp, she would. They would be dressed impeccably. This is what my mom does. She will say she brought it for herself and give it to me. Mm-hmm. It is. It's a funny time. It's a funny time. And one day she was like, I feel like you're just buying stuff and then you're just trying to give it to me. I was like, no, why would I do that? Mm-hmm. Is a dunk what I think it is? Yeah. That's exactly what you think it is. Mm-hmm. I know, Gigi. I don't know why she's being so nice to me. I think she's drunk. Something's going on. She broke something. My washer's broken. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. That's what I see, Bonnie. That's what I said. I guess something don't feel right about how nice she's being. Right? Hold on. I got to get my charger. I don't know what it's going to be like to be, yeah, I don't know what it's going to be like to have two legs again. It's a very weird, every time I have to move, I have to look for something to crawl on. So I'm crawling on chairs. I'm like, I'm going to just be able to get up. It's very weird. I know, Laurie. I think she is buttering me up for that laundry room reveal next week. I've already told them I've scheduled losing my mind, and it's on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kelly, I'm gonna have to. My leg, I wouldn't say that it's like significantly smaller, but it's somewhat significantly smaller. But everybody said it should be fine. You know, I have a gig in the middle of July that I need to be walking for. So I'm going to just try to do we're going to be down the shore. We have our 2 weeks at the shore coming up. So we'll be live from down there, which is always fun. But I'm thinking I'm just going to try to get up and do a lot of morning walks and that kind of stuff. My mom doesn't let me pay for anything, but if I even say something about needing to remember to pick something up my way home, I'll come home and mysterious find out what I mentioned on the kitchen table. I'm 57. She'll say, well, I was out. I saw it. I figured I'd pick it up for you. Bobby, isn't that the best? Yeah, it's good training for being an old person. I'm going to slide right into being old. Mm-hmm. So very proud of my youngest daughter. She started her first job doing what she went to school for and signed a lease for her first apartment. Oh, Carmen. Those are good times. Good times. Now you just have to buy her dresses on Amazon because she won't be able to afford them. And you go, I bought this for me, but it doesn't fit. It'll look great on you. Like that. So, wait till you go to physical therapy and they start criticizing how you're walking. What a delight. Claire, I'm going to walk like Michelle Mooney. I won't be doing my regular walk. I'll either be walking like Michelle Mooney or I will bring the soundtrack to Jurassic Park and I will sexy walk at physical therapy like Missy. I'm going to need to see an example of what that looks like, but I feel like it's solid as a physical therapy option. They'll be like, so you're going to lift these weights. I'll be like, okay, I mean, I could lift weights, but what if instead we turn on Jurassic Park? And they'll be like, We really just need to get on this machine. No. Hear me out. Okay. We put on Jurassic Park. We dim the lights. He's like, I don't know where you're going. Hear me out. I come down the hall. Most of my clothes are off. And then the music kicks in. They'll be like, no, we're not gonna do any of that. I think it would help. Be like, nope, I'm not gonna do that. What about Star Wars? And then I will name all the options that we discussed today. I literally have to get the theme song to Jurassic Park for every time Missy comes in my house. This is not that kind of therapy. What kind of therapy is it? Where does it belong, Bobby? It doesn't. Oh, Crystal, my pants will definitely be off. You know, I love taking my pants off anywhere. I did notice that. So I walk around. How many people, just out of curiosity, because I don't think I'm weird, but I should know. In the morning, when you get up and you're letting the dog out, do you have pants on? I sleep in my underwear and like a tank top. That's what I sleep in. I can't have like long pants on, whatever. But how many people walk around in their underwear early in the morning? I'm not the only one, right? That's normal. And at mammograms. I always have pants on. You are not living a life. No pants for me. Thank you, Tamiko. Pants. No pants. Pants are so uncomfortable. I take them off as soon as I get home. So are you in underwear? Nope. Let the dogs out. Hold on. Let dogs out in underwears. Not me. I wear pajama pants. I sleep in shorts. I have PJs. Very normal. I walk around in nothing. Okay, even better. I walk around without my bra on in the AM. Pants on. I get up in the morning. I walk to the bathroom. I'm on undies. Thank you. No pants. Normal. No pants. I have pajama bottoms. T-shirt and shorts is a must. I don't usually wear shorts. I live alone and sometimes walk across the house buck naked. Good for you, Bobby. My daughter and I yell in this family, we wear pants. Neighbor has seen my hubby in his underwear too many times. I wear a bathrobe. Robe till 10. How do you walk around? Because Dee's not up, Patty. Dean is nowhere to be found. He's been seeing me walk around in my underwear. It looks like a bathing suit bottom. It's not like a thong or anything. It's like my bathing suit bottom. I would walk around in underwear if I didn't have to adult. Tank and underwear to sleep, but shorts when I get up. No. Well, here's the thing. You know that dum-dum eats poop. So I used to walk to the door and let the dogs out. But in the off chance that Colby finds a pile of poop, I have had to run outside, but I don't have pants on. So now I run outside in my underwear. This is who I am. I'm sure there's a name for me in the neighborhood. Yeah, nightgown. Nope, nightgown, no underwear. Okay, you're part of the Diana group. In my nightgown, dye, no pants. Yeah, it's called the dye look. Yeah, so I usually no one's even up, but Brooke had her friend over and I was walking around in the morning and I was like, oh, it was probably the day of graduation. We all slept in. So I'm out here. It's like 10 o'clock because it's late. And I'm walking around in my underwear and Brooke's like, are you going to put pants on? Like as your kids get older and they might partner up or have friends over. I'm like, you should just tell people I wear underwear in the morning. Is that wrong? Or should I'm not going to put pants on. It's my house. If you don't want to see me in my underwear. Night shirt till I leave the house. Yeah. If I'm the only one home. Yeah. Every neighborhood has someone running around without pants on. Hello, my name is Dina. Yeah, Margie, that's basically me. That's me. All right. Well, listen, everybody. Let's leave on that note. All the visuals. She is practicing in the back. Autumn, and it's quite lovely to listen to her play. So that's it, everybody. Have a great day. Tomorrow we're leaving super early, so I doubt that I will be live on time, on Eastern time. But I'm sure we'll do some pop-ins throughout the weekend. We have some great giveaways and prizes that we'll be like taking pictures of and all of activities and badunkadunks. We have to find the advance team at the local jail. So just stay tuned. There'll be lots of things on Instagram and the Facebook. We have some announcements we'll be making this weekend. So I'm sure you'll hear about that. But we'll do our best so you don't have FOMO. You get to come along on the ride, meet some new faces, some old faces. But that's it. I'm bringing the crew. So if you see anybody, if you see sexy producer Michelle, please ask her to walk for you. But yeah, my sister Nicole is out there, I think, now already too. So OFM has infiltrated. We're there with the advanced team. But looking forward to it. So I'll be scooting my way to Nashville. Stay tuned for updates. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun as we try to, get all of us there in one piece with a scooter. So we'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching as always, everybody. And I guess that's it. We'll see what this all looks like tomorrow. And go from there. But like Judy from Saskatoon, Good Time Andrea say, do something nice for yourself or others. And thanks for watching as always. Have a great day and a blessed day. And I'll see you guys sometime tomorrow. All right. I'll see you. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay. All right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny